Good evening. Welcome to Stacy Auditorium in the middle school production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. As a courtesy to those seated around you, please turn off all cell phones and pagers. Please resist the urge to text or email during the performance. For the safety of the actors, flash photography is not allowed. Thank you and enjoy the show.
I really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science shows that a person's character isn't inferiority until they're at least 5 years
Some days I like to wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think about how beautiful it is, and how life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky's so clear and the sun's so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this?
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told,
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some faults, but for the moment, let's just say that
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep,
I want to join the dance,
take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear,
get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie Brown.
Don't want to be late for school.
That's right.
don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There they go again.
Kind of reminder we need.
Don't know what they mean. I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm somewhere in between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Don't know what they mean.
And a prince to be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any door. You could go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown.
eyes that praise my heart. So tell me, I need to know when do the good things start?
Charlie Brown.
Wah wah, wah wah wah.
Sorry.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C in a coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or perhaps I was judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, in which my creation was made. Now, is this not unfair? Should I be judged by the quality of coat hangers that are used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seed?
Wah 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 wah.
Thank you, Mr. Ottimer. Gets him every time.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Well, I guess I better see what I've got in my lunch sack today. Oh, peanut butter. You know, some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And sometimes, when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. There's that cute little redhead girl over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. There's an empty seat right next to her. I could do that right now. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. Who am I kidding? She never even looks at me. Why doesn't she look at me? Why doesn't she look at me? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Marcy, you're thinking of the other one, the one I wore to Patricia's party. This one was the light blue one that had the design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. It was something like this. The sleeves went out like this, and it had a sash like this. Oh, yes, now I remember. Well, that was the one I was wearing when I met with Lucy, and she said she seemed just the one. Like
Lunchtime is the worst time of day for me. That little redhead girl sees me with this stupid paper bag over my head. Well, she just must think I'm the biggest fool in the world. Whew. Of course she wasn't looking. She never looks at me. Why doesn't she look at me? Oh well. One more lunch hour over with, only 2,368 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, but I think that a man can come closer to it by directing all his forces of life to one single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness is not selfish either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to achieve it too. Do you get what I'm saying?
We had spaghetti 3 times last week in my house!
How are you today, Peggy Jean?
I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was fine. Then suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to take long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the sounds of the countryside.
Ah! Yeah! Fall back, you blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I am still a dog. Tomorrow, I will probably still be a dog. There's so little hope of advancement.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, couldn't be less interested. There's a certain chain of command that you do not seem to appreciate. Do you know who is the lowest on that chain? Guess. It's the dog. The dog is the lowest on that chain. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand me? They hate it when you stare at them like that.
Look at my little baby brother on his silly little blanket.
There's your baby brother with a silly little blanket.
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the... Ah! Don't ever let me do that again. I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it.
What's the matter, Peggy Jean?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals and the birds and the fish? How about the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and the stars? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at the rocks? Are you mad at all the buildings, roller skates, circuses, and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you even mad at jump ropes?
I am especially mad at jump ropes.
Look
at them laughing and enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. Did I get any in return? No. Not one. I did not get one single Valentine. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. Can't stand it. Oh, Lucy. I'm so depressed. Everything seems to be going wrong. I don't know what to do.
Sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I could do to help. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
You really think that'll help?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Snoop. Wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, the anti-aircraft Archie, we used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron has spotted me. Nah, 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 nah. You can't hit me. Actually, tough flying aces never say nah, 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 nah. I just trap this fog. It's hard enough having to fight the Red Baron without having to fly in weather like this. Where are you, Red Baron? You can't hide forever. Ah, the sun has broken through. I can see the woods of Montauk below. What's that? A vulgar triplane? I've got you this time, Red Baron. Ah, he's diving down at the sun. He's tricked me again. I've got to run. Come on, Softwood Camel. Go, Camel, go. Come on.
I can't take him! He's riddling my plane with bullets! Ah! Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse you and the evil that has caused all this unhappiness! Here's World War I flying base, back at the Auditorium in Crest. He's exhausted, yet he does not sleep, because one thought continues to burn his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she. Look, C, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, but I have to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No. I like it. No. That's a good philosophy. No.
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes. I mean, no. Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep it moving. Where life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For example, it took Beethoven over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No.
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. My new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No. I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy. Much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone has said that we should live each day except for the last day of our life.
Oh, this is the last day. This is it. I only have 24 hours left. Help me, help me. This is the last day. Ah!
Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy. Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. I live in a big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will wave. And I will shout at them.
Lucy, I believe that queen is an inherited title. Yes, I am quite sure that to become queen, you must be born into the royal family of the correct lineage, so that you can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can think of no possible way that you could ever become queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, and I will wear my crown in swimming and everything, and all the people will cheer, and I will shout at them. be a queen.
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being a queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I met with a few pieces of well-placed correspondence, and I'll get to be a queen in no time.
I think I'll go and watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, then I'll be very rich. I will work and work until I'm very, very rich. And then I will buy myself a queendom. Yes, I will buy myself a queendom, kick out the old queen, and overtake this whole operation myself. I will be head queen.
What makes you think you can just take over like that?
These 5 fingers. Individually, they're nothing. When I curl them up into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold. Mwah-ha-ha-ha!
Why can't you guys get organized like that?
Schroeder, the musicians make a lot of money.
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. I am playing great music, and music is an art. Do you hear me? Art! 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 Art!
Wow, Schroeder, you fascinate me.
Call the principal and hand him the news. We got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day?
A reverential mission.
Beethoven Day?
The hope of each musician. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day?
Yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died 1827. The eldest of 3 sons. Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief overseer of the kitchen.
Whatever, Schroeder. I just want you to know I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday.
Thanks for your support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be wearing Beethoven t-shirts.
Beethoven Day.
If you're wondering now how do we start, just blow the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll throw a party. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day.
And when you state the title,
Beethoven Day.
you'll hear a great recital. The right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day.
A philharmonic rumble,
Beethoven Day.
a polyphonic jumble, a humble dedication where we stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
I got it. We'll demand full-page ads in every newspaper.
We'll start a chain of Beethoven superstores.
We'll build a Beethoven theme park.
We could have a bake sale.
Wait! That's too commercial! Let's imagine that glorious hour, filled with emotion, yet inspired with power, when we all honor the man we adore. On the day we place the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Beethoven Day.
A moment of reflection,
Beethoven Day.
a classical injection. We're facing this direction, we begin it today. A musical collection, everybody can play. The right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit is the stupid book about the stupid rabbit who steals vegetables other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go. The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I liked the part where it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped to the rock, the sheriff from Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone stuck from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to their camp in the woods. And the sheriff was guest at the dinner, but he wriggled away and he sounded the call. And the men rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too. The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Now, when examining a book, such as Peter Rabbit, it's important to remember that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not blind the reader to the more sociological implications that are recorded with it. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor, its conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. What drove an innocent rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law?
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes! Down came the staff on his head, smack! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead. The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Just then an arrow flew in. Whing! It was a sign for the fight to begin. Whing! And then it looked like the sheriff would win. But he was wrong. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell by the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
How do they expect us to write a book report? Vegetables and our garden, it's just today.
Such as carrots and spinach and onions and lettuce and turnips and parsley and okra and cabbage and sweet beans and parsnips and tomatoes, potatoes, asparagus, cauliflower, rhubarb and chives.
Not to mention the pressure exerted on him in his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
Peter Rabbit is the stupid book about the stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. Gardens, gardens. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. And they were very, 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 very happy to behold. 94, 95, the very, very, very amen.
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the blue dish? One of these days I'm going to live it up and have my supper in the blue dish and my drinking water in the red dish.
Alright, gang. I want this game to be the biggest and best of our season. I want everyone out there playing with everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I thought up a new strategy for you. Why don't we tell the other team that we were playing at a certain field? Only it isn't the right place. Then, when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a good strategy? I can't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
The thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork.
The other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown, but Schroeder got even with them, though.
I walked up to him and I said, "You guys think you're so great? Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age." That really quieted him down.
I bet it did. Anyway, I think the thing we need
What's the point of our playing if we know we're going to lose? If there was even 1 in a million chance that we were going to win, then it would make some sense.
Well, we may not have 1,000,000 to 1 of a chance, but we may have 1,000,000,000 to 1. Come on now. Give me a T. T. Give me an E. E. Give me an A. A. Give me an M. M. Now what have you got?
Team! There's no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win this one-more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear Pen Pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always, but somehow or other disaster struck at the baseball game. Huddle up.
You had it?
3 balls, 2 strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. So we pitched a curve, but somehow they hit it a good strong cloud. Pigpen, we hollered, it's coming right to you. We caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry.
Snoopy helped out by biting the runner and catching the ball in. Linus caught flies from a 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath.
Yes, we had forced to, no one could argue with that. And 1 run would win us the game as he came up to bat.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're all behind you, sort of. I mean, this guy can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. All right, now all you gotta do is just bear down. Bear down, and when you get on first, just watch me for my signal. You got it.
The big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just 1 more game.
And the championship is ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl. I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear Papa, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
dish empty. That's all right. He'll remember when no furry friend comes to greet him after school. Then he'll remember there'll be nothing left. The dry carcass of his former friend that he used to love to run and play so happily. There'll be nothing left. The dried puppy bones of
Snoopy, are you asleep or something? It's supper time.
Supper time? Supper time? Behold the brimming bowl of meat and meal, which is brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flag, all moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Now, there's no need for a big production. Just get off your doghouse and eat already.
Do 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 do. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And supper time. They're best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time. Zabba-yabba-doob, supper time. Summertime's nice with the place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too, but they just can't hold a candle to my supper time. Oh yeah! Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Happy little puppy loves everyone, 'cause it's
Now cut that out. Why can't you eat your meal like a normal dog, quietly and calmly?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion?
Airplane to me, the way that the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe it's a star, but it could be a planet, maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never find out by just sitting here.
Where are you going?
To get a closer look.
Sometimes I like to sit up here on my doghouse after supper and listen to the sounds of the night. Something seems to be missing. Woo! In my opinion, that's exactly what was needed.
I'm so happy. That cute little redhead dropped her pencil at school today. It has teeth marks on it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. Maybe it hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is
Learning to whistle.
tying your shoe for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band. And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons, catching a firefly and setting it free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then. And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Happiness is having a sister,
Sharing a sandwich.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with you.
Happiness is those who sing.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.